Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome to Magnolias. I'm Amy here at the Magnolias warehouse today, and we're going to be doing some styling of our wreath, the special buy of the week, as well as some floral designs. I'm going to work this into a drop-in today. I have a tray design to create for you, and we have a whole bunch of fall goodness behind me. This is some of the latest additions to our fall collection online, so if you want to jump on, say hello, and join me. It'll be a fun live with a lot of inspiration for fall to look forward to. Kate's behind the camera today helping out.
Happy Monday.
She's going to get your links today and make sure you know where to find all the goodies that we're talking about today. And you've only got one day only to buy the last the item that was a special buy of the week, and last call there's only five of these wreaths left. So if you haven't gotten your wreath that was a special buy, regular price $60, on sale for $39 or $37 right in there. This is the promo that we've been running since last week. We do a new one every Tuesday, so you can look forward to something different tomorrow.
Yep, $39.99 is the deal.
$39 is the price, and this is a wreath that has a paper wrapped base. It is about 26 inches in diameter. It has mixed ferns, 3 or 4 different kinds of mixed ferns in here, as well as some little natural twig bundles tucked in. So the little twigs add a lot and give it a little flair, something different today. We've been styling it different ways, but I thought today I'm going to set it up as a lantern wreath and then put a little fall into it and show you just how easy it is to add some blingy bling and make it a fall look today.
And that one, are you aware that there's some at the store? Do I need to send those? How confident are we on their quantity?
Of the wreaths?
Yeah.
I have not personally looked at them. The mixed crabapple berry is what we're going to put in here. The mixed crabapple berry.
I might need to put in requests. If it sells out, we have some at the store. I'm not
Of the
100%
wreath.
sure how accurate their quantity is, but put in a request and we'll make sure you get it for the deal price as long as your request is in today.
There you go. So if they physically are selling out and it doesn't let you click on it, the store has some stock. I guess we definitely had 2 of them at the front counter there.
Well, it says you have 6 at the store.
Could be on our shelves in the back, yes.
Right.
So what I did was kind of gave this little stem a curve. And since Mondays are styling day, I thought, well, I'll take a little time today and do a good job making this a fallified edition of this wreath and show you just how versatile it can be. Actually, I don't know why a person could not put a little bit of pine in here too and make it kind of a woodland Christmas wreath later. Because we do ferns at Christmas with woodland looks. Get some red berries and some really airy pine sprays and you'd have another look for your versatile, super versatile wreath here. This one I grabbed because it has all kinds of different leaves and berries and components, and it also has a nice fanned out, the ability of all these little longer pieces to fan out will help it tuck in and lay in there nicely. So let's get that stem tucked down in there. I'm just sort of laying it next to the base of the wreath, trying to get I could cut the stem off, but you know, I can't while I'm demonstrating today.
Hey Vicki, happy Monday. Hello Dawn, Deborah, hello Kim, Nomi in Oregon, Diana, Lynette, Jennifer in Holland, happy Monday. Judy
Hi,
in
everybody.
Wisconsin, Brenda, Debbie in Texas. Tracy was the first one hopping on this morning. Hello Tina. Susan said, I've decorated with sunflowers now until September.
You got it. There you go. And then our sunflower variety too can vary quite a bit. We have lemon yellow sunflowers and we have golden orangey toned sunflowers. So you can pretty much get whatever color sunflower grabs you, and you can get more summery looking ones if you select the lemony yellow. So then it's sort of like an Indian summer effect, I think. End of summer look. There we go. There is number 2 tucked in here. And that gives you a whole fresh fun look, and I'm going to say this is the easiest thing I'm designing today.
Hello Janet. She's wondering how the weekend event went. It was very, very busy in-store and online.
It was.
The carts are filled here at the warehouse with orders, so it's going to take us a few days to get to your orders. We're going to go as quick as we can.
But we did extend the sale, so the sale is still going. The 40% off our spring summer. We're going to talk a little bit about that today with some of the pillows I have here for you. And then I made a couple of order additions No, I made a couple of item additions to our closeout collection online in case you didn't notice over the weekend. So I'm going to show you those items today as well. This is the finished result of my wreath. And just to give it a final touch here, I'm going to use a book. If this was sitting on your table, or like maybe a 36-inch cocktail table round, this would look perfect. Size and scale. This is a great way to take a small object and build it up and give it more importance. Also, the book helps for free. You know, books are free. They're probably sitting in your cabinet anyway. And then this lantern is the Hopewell lantern in black. We can add in a little bit of birch candles. This is the Real Touch, oh my gosh, Real Birch. Real Touch Birch. It is the realistic effect because it is the real deal birch wrapped around the candles here, and they come as a set of 3. You get a small, medium, and a large in the set with a remote, and they are moving flame.
$69.50.
They're $10 less than the poured glass ones, which is different, and this is perfect going into the fall season. So here we kind of have a nice little rustic look. You know what else you could add to it is some bendy vine. Not that I have a big old chunk of it, but that would be good.
Hello, Janet. Pat. Terry's loving the wreath.
Who has this in their
Pat
closet?
said, I'm late because I was watching you make bread. I posted the apple fritter video, and someone said, you probably should add in the beer before you take a sip. Well, I think it's fair game if you're eating the loaf yourself.
I wondered how many of you would catch that, because I did that and then I went, didn't, in my mind, that was stupid.
If it's just for your house, it doesn't matter.
Right. It's just for my house. We gobbled it right up. Had some company on the patio.
Rosalie.
There, look at that. You could wire it in there. I just laid it in, but bendy vine makes it look weedier and goes better with the birch. There we go. Special buy of the week, $39. Those 2 sprays, I didn't get the total price on those 2 sprays.
So did you give a name or?
Yes, so here's my handy glasses so I can tell you it's the microscopic mixed crabapple berry and autumn leaf spray, 36-inch olive rust. This company notoriously has the tiniest tags ever. So that is times 2 in there.
Oh yeah, the stock photos are not very good. So the leaf pile mixed crabapple is what we have called it in-house for $23.
So that is, 1 stem is 23. Okay, and I added 2 stems, and that's all it needed. All it needed. It also makes a great drop-in. This is cute. You could about photograph that for a styling idea. Now that the wreath is about gone, we've decided. So let's set this aside and talk a little bit about the goodies behind me on the fireplace. With our current new fall coming in, on Saturday I showed you some of the new things. Was it Saturday that I showed pillows? I get confused about what I do on what day. But I can tell you that we have just recently done some pairings here. Yes, thank you. We did some pairings so that today I could layer up pillows and tell you about new pillows that came in that become great accessories for the new fall items, and then a few pillows that are going to be moved into the closeout category. So if you didn't know, there's a lot going on sale. It's July. This is the month where everybody across the country puts things on sale. So at our store, we've got the fall coming in new at regular price. We have spring and summer that is 40% off plus an additional 10 as long as Kate chooses to run that. So 40 plus 10 on any of the summer.
I have it going through Sunday.
Through Sunday? We have the whole week, guys. So you've got the floral arrangements, the sprays, the stems, the garlands, the wreaths, what little decor is left, any of the summer pillows, any of the summer art, just a couple things here and there. And that is going to be 40 plus 10. And then there's the closeout category. So the closeout is where we're going to discontinue a product, or it's the last ones. That is where some of these pillows that I'll show you up next will be found. So make sure you check the closeout category. It's Amy's closeout, I think it's called, the collection, and we added items to it over the weekend. This brand new pillow here that just came in is with the double little chenille pumpkins. Super cute looking little pillow. It's got a linen-y front, regular cotton back. These are all poly pillows today.
That is the square tufted pumpkin
You
pillow
got
for
it.
$64.
And he has really great detail going on. Just very, very sweet. And then we're layering it with one of our classic faves. This is the kind of pillow that you can never have enough of. We have this linen pillow in every color that they make. This one in stock today is, I believe, terracotta. Oh, he has lost his tag. There is literally no tag on this guy.
I would think that that one would be rust.
I'm sure it is, yes. So it's got this fun linen fringe, and that's what keeps it looking cash.
I have
so
2 of these at my house. They're $49.
there we go.
And they're stone washed is what they're
stone
called.
washed makes sense. They all have zip off covers. They all have polyfill. You can see the size is nice for layering. This is a little bit bigger, so it's the perfect background pillow. And I'm sure this will have a great spot at your house for the fall season.
I think that's a perfect combo. Are you done with those?
Maybe I can restack back here. I'll try to restack.
Okay. Sharon, hello. Hope you had a nice weekend, everyone.
Yeah, did you? We all were very busy at the store. I'm trying to find another layering pillow in my pillow pile. And believe me, it's a pillow pile up behind me today. So then we're going to slip into this one. Now, as far as I know, this one is actually a feather pillow. That one you can chop. So it's also on the large size. It is called the Camel Wash Cotton Velvet Pillow, $99. Is there more than one of these, or is this the last
there's
one?
only one.
There's only one. So this camel pillow with the velvet and the fringe is from one of our other vendors that is the rug vendor, but they make a beautiful collection of velvets. It is, yes. So that one being the last call could also be a good layering pillow. Camel is a good color to describe it, I'd say. It's just a nice warm tan. So let's see how it layers with any of these other kinds of pillows here too for color. How about this super neutral one? That would be soft and very elegant. I like those two together. This is a newly arrived.
The square pumpkin corner.
Yes.
Square pumpkin pillow corner stitching.
72.
And actually, we're down to 2. There's one in store and one online. They're $72.
So if you wanted to, you could order this one from the warehouse and then request the store one by making an ordered comment, a note on your order. And then we just have the one $99 pillow here. So that is a last call on that pillow. 2 left of this pillow. Okay, that's interesting to know.
I like the color combo there.
It's classy, and velvets are always really rich, obviously looking rich.
And the camel would be good year-round. It's not necessarily just a fall color. It's an everyday pillow, so you can blend that with some summery ones if you like more of a muted soft summer.
Velvets are in, that's for sure.
Can I see that long one before you show it?
Okay, so then in the category of accent pillows that blend with the pumpkins, let's grab these two because they look great together, which makes me wonder if we have the throw or if the throw's gone that matches this little guy. We've talked about this before. I keep bringing it back in as long as they have it, and the throw also, which might be currently out of stock. I'm not sure.
Why does that one say sold out?
This says sold out?
Yeah.
Okay, I like these together. How do you feel about it? So we've got the square woven multi-blend boucle.
I'm putting it on, but for some reason it says sold out. Which is weird. So,
Okay.
I don't know. But obviously there's one. It's sitting in front of
She's
us.
the one with the research and the information there. I'll just show you the stuff. That's what I can do. So the boucle pillow is a very popular one because it has lots of colors. Let me show you close, and maybe Kate can tell us if the boucle throw, which I did not look for, is a option. It is this colorway, and it's just a beautiful combination and texture combo. I've always loved this collection. It makes everything look more interesting.
I don't know what the throw is called. When I search
It's boucle. Oh,
then it doesn't come
it
up
doesn't
when I
pop
search
up?
boucle.
okay.
But that pillow comes up for $56
Great.
with that removable cover and 18-inch square polyfill.
I'm going to hand you this one so you can find this more easily because it has no description.
That one I don't need.
You
I
don't?
have that
You know?
one already.
Oh, she's got it memorized. Okay. This one's got that really thick front. So this is still a polyfill. It's a very firm polyfill. And then the face of it, I always like to show you the
That one is
fabric.
the square coral woven pillow for $74.
It's a good one.
20-inch.
I have this at my house. So I just like the texture of the front and showing you how thick and chunky it is.
Coral
so
is,
here we go.
I mean, it is coral, but it's not like
It's dusty.
nail polish coral.
It's a dusty terracotta.
Yeah.
It's a muted terracotta. It's just a beautiful color, and it picks up exactly what's in here, and it is maybe a little bit rosier than this right here, but it blends fine because of all the linen background. So triple layer.
Does the camel one blend with that as well, or any of the other like more mustardy colors blend with that combo?
Sure, let's try it. Let's try the camel and see what you think of that. Whoops, it's backwards.
Oh, I like that.
That's
Just to
pretty
see the
too.
color
These two are
combos.
great together. I have it backwards. That's beautiful. And then there
I think it's easier to see on camera those color combos, because when you're buying pillows for your couch, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I'm buying like 3 to 5 pillows. And
So you
I
want them to
work
coordinate?
together. Yeah.
Here's another newly arrived one. Yes, it's looking like a greeny gold on the camera, but it is actually a very pretty golden butterscotch color. So that would bring out more gold. It definitely has all the threads in here to do lots of
That
different
one's
color
called
variations.
Mustard square cotton for $59.
Look at that fringe. Mustard's probably a true color. It's a very true harvest gold color. In fact, I noticed when I was looking back at some of my market photos that one of our showrooms had a full-on harvest gold velvet sofa, which reminded me of 1978, where my mom had harvest gold velvet chairs that swiveled and rocked. You know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You probably would have also at the same time have rust and olive along with your mustard, and all those things are coming back again. In fact, if we had that exact chair, some young person would be like, oh, that's so cool and retro. It would be an easy sell. Okay, this
I also
is
really
beautiful.
like that mustard with the cream pumpkin pillow too.
The mustard
Or
with the
this pillow
cream.
down here.
Let's keep going. This one is another variation. I don't know if I'm going to like this with the plaid as well. Let's see. I've got this one wrapped up because it's velvet and everything sticks to velvet in the warehouse. So this is a last call item on this one as well. It is a rosy,
It's called Rust.
rosy rust. $95. This is a 22-inch, also a feather. Very, very big. I think this is going to blend, but there isn't an exact color match from here to here. I thought maybe there was. Now that I see there isn't. But this one,
Are you done with those, or are you still working?
yeah, I think we're good. Can go like this and be gorgeous. How do we feel about that color
you are done
combo?
with these?
Yes, thanks. And then we also have the lumbar. So the white. So last call on this feather pillow. We're down to one of those two different pillows. The $99 price point reflects the vendor that they came from with the downfills and the really luxurious velvet finish. That is a little bit higher end pillow, and they're super comfortable. You know, when you sit on the sofa and you just want your arm on something, these feather pillows are the more comfortable type of pillows, and the fact that they're both extra large makes them great background pillows. This little lumbar is only excuse me, I couldn't mute my microphone fast enough. This lumbar, Kate will get you the price point. The lumbar triple pumpkin pillow there.
Yep, I'm just getting. Someone asked for a link to the
24.
last call item, so I wanted to make sure I got.
Oh,
that.
good
That was
idea,
a good
because I'm going to
spot.
show you more of those things next too.
Susan had a Harvest Gold kitchen stove and refrigerator,
yeah.
1976 model.
Appliances, and it's just the same color as cars. Have you noticed how there's, like our neighbor at the coffee shop, she drives a little gold car. It is the color of Harvest Gold appliances. That just kills me. It's just funny to me.
So that triple pumpkin pillow, the lumbar is $58.
Okay. How about velvet? This one is in the sale category. The quilted cotton velvet pillow with tassels.
That one is, it was $60. It's 40% off, making it $35.
There you go. There's probably
Plum is
only a
still
couple
a good
left.
color. He's just been here too long.
Well, I think we just bought too many.
Yeah.
I believe that's what happened to that one. But it's beautiful with these whites. So there's different background pillows to really make the white pillows stand out for you at your house.
Oh yeah, Sharon said Harvest Gold
Beautiful.
and green avocado appliances.
Oh yeah. My
my.
mom had the avocado ones, and that's what they
Wow.
called it. You're right. It
That
wasn't olive.
is quite a choice.
It was avocado.
That is a
Well, I
treat.
remember your
Screwed up
grandma
with this.
Jackie had yellow countertops, and she had like an orange. Was there an orange oven?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you. I have no memory of it.
And
is
my Aunt Faye had lime green toilet and sink in her bathroom, and
Well,
she
when
built
you
her
moved
house.
into your house, we had
Yes, that's
your
true.
bathroom was pink,
Pink.
tile, pink counter,
Pink,
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 sink,
pink, pink.
toilet, pink tub, pink curtains. It was crazy.
Very designery. So here's the two different color comparisons side by side, just for your visual. The one only pillow called Rust, which is actually a rosy rust or a mauve rust. And then here's our true kind of purpley plum pillow. That will help you see them together and get the vision. Yep, we're trying to keep them glitter free and dust free in here. This one needs a new price tag. It is not right. Okay, that is the lineup there of some items, and we also want to keep going with
It's a bag for a different, that's why.
this little guy. He is in the closeout price point as well. We might be down to the last one on this one. We also had bought deeper on that one, and that's why we still had him around. What do we want to show with him? Let's show this one. So we have the linen also available in this beautiful gold color. And it is the gold stonewash linen pillow that is the same size, golden,
yeah.
yep, $49.50. There we go.
I love that new color. It's so pretty.
It's brighter, and it is brighter than this one. So for visual comparison, this is a little bit more muted and deeper, richer, and it's velvet. And then this one is your brighter, more cheerful sunflower gold linen colored pillow there.
And that lumbar pillow is called the Tacoma. It's actually on sale right now. It's everyday, but I don't know. We're kind of blending it. I think it has sunflowers, so this is a good transitional pillow, but it's actually 25% off. So
There we go.
It's $59 right now.
59.
That's the Tacoma.
Okay, I like that idea, and if it is useful for you, I think we sell it year round, but it could be perceived as sunflowers. So up to you how your decor is. I just like the wooden bead accent on there because those little guys are really unusual.
Sharon said, I remember pink kitchens and bathrooms also. We're aging ourselves.
My house came with that. I did not put it in there, but it came with that.
Luann has two of those gold pillows.
Nice.
Marilyn had pink and black.
Oh wow, that would be
Yes.
striking.
Brenda said, I'm excited these colors are coming back. I'm a brown, green, mustard, and rust
Oh, you like the
decorator.
earthy colors. It's a fun way to decorate right now. And you know what? We were having the painter in at the store, and she is doing painting for me on one accent wall, which we're going to go with rosemary. I'll have to post a photo of it behind the sales counter. And the rosemary color is a green. But I said, what color are you painting a lot in town? Because she paints residentially. And she said rust. Like she flat out said rust. I said, what kind of rust? She'll have to get back to me on what all the different rusts are that she's been painting.
Oh yeah, and she can remember those colors by heart.
But that's the verdict. The verdict is rust locally as accent colors in new construction and in homes that are doing remodels. Okay, this pillow cover is not applied to the pillow. You can see I just opened the package. I think we're down to the last one on this. We just got them again. The back is linen. The front is this washed linen. I don't find a tag.
Cream square woven linen pillow with stripes.
There
it's
it is.
$56, and it's a 20-inch square pillow with
Got a
a
fringe.
light polyfill, so good for stacking. There's one here and one at the store.
Okay, so we do have a pair if you want a pair. It's got the zip-off cover, pretty linen on the back, and then this wash linen front. Also at the store we have a runner that matches that. It may be in our online store here. This exact thing, just made in a runner. But that one pairs up really great with this here behind it. Oh, nice. Love those two together because it pulls that little rust stripe just perfectly. Good contrast. So if you put that on a gray sofa or something, that would really help it. And then the other thing that would be cute with it is if you layered the orange, the stripe, and then how about this little baby accent pillow for just $19.50? He's a crewel embroidery, combination
That was a restock.
threads. We do try to keep it in, but I think it's done now. I think they don't have
the
it.
very last one. It's 14 by 9 inches.
It's like a paisley print, and he's just a little baby guy with also a zip-off cover, and that would give you a really fall effect here.
Cindy said her living room is Rosemary by Benjamin Warren.
Perfect. Oh,
So trendy.
this is a Sherwin-Williams rosemary. I wonder if they each have a rosemary, and I wonder how different they are.
I don't know how they come up with all those paint color names.
We don't have a Benmore in our town, but we do have a Sherwin-Williams. This is the runner I showed you on Saturday, if you can see that. It also looks great with this pillow, FYI, if you're doing things to coordinate in the same room, and this pillow. So there we've layered and paired and shown you these different combos that really look good together for pillows. I'm going to do a little designing, and then I'm going to come back to some more closeout pillows and some new additions to the closeout. I'll bounce around a little bit, and this is going back in here so we can keep it clean. There's just a lot of pillows in stock, but you can really transform your whole space with pillows. Just feels like fall if you change out your pillows on your sofa and grab a throw. I didn't even go trying to find any throws today because I know we've got them, but it's time, limited time if I'm going to make some stuff. So today we're going to design a simple drop-in based on something that you bought out to Gone over the weekend. There was a drop-in that Kelsey made that Kate designed that's outdoor.
There's one at the store.
There is, yes.
Okay.
And that's what I was talking about transferring if you wanted to. Trust it.
No, I'll see if someone can go over there later, but
So
I'm going to do it tomorrow.
The Simi stem. We talked about this new the other day. This is a recent arrival, but it's a restock from last year, a little bit different stem construction from last year. They are super popular on Instagram. I mean, all the Instagrammers are buying piles of these and throwing them in big, simple vases. Period. Just a vase of this. It's called Simi, C-I-M-I. Simi something. We can't say the whole name of the thing because nobody can pronounce it. But you get the idea. It's plum. Deep, dark, matte finish plum. The wire is in the base of the stem, but not the ends of the leaves. So you can move the stem around to help give it some shape. There we go. And this one is going to also have some neutral color accents. We're going to use this really awesome wrap twig here. And I'm going to put that whole thing in its entirety uncut. Separate these pieces a little bit. This also has a matchy garland if you like matching and coordinating. That's going to go in the middle.
Hey, Penny.
Hi,
Good
everybody.
entertainment for a road trip.
All right, we are here for you on a Monday to make your day go by faster. Are Mondays hard? Is it hard to get back in the swing of things? I was swimming yesterday and I told my niece, man, I wish I always had a 2-day weekend. That would be so, because I feel like I am still tired. I never recovered from my weekend.
Pretty sure you have the power to do that, but, you know.
Saturday, we needed all hands on deck Saturday. It
stayed at the store?
It stayed busy till the very end. Yes, it was a good busy day. And we did have, I don't know that the guy ever posted the pictures of the duck race winners. I wanted to share his post, but I don't think he ever made the post. The winners were 3 local people, like one guy from the bank that was our neighboring bank, and a lady at the radio station had a winning duck. I can't remember who the third person was. It was all local people. That was interesting. So I know we had a lot of ducks that we sold locally, and then to a few of you online. So you didn't get a phone call. You were not the winner, but local people were winners. And it was hilarious. So I made a post on my own personal page, but the little ducks went through the rapids, and that was funny to watch. And then they got stuck in a vortex. Some of them were just going in circles. So it was comical. And the kids loved it, the kids that were out there watching.
Oh, I'm sure.
They really got it. One little girl picked hers up off the edge. She could reach it, and it actually was the duck she had bought. Of 200 ducks, she was able to fish her own personal one out of the water because he floated to her.
Were they all the same style of
Yep.
yellow duck?
They were all straight out yellow ducks. Well, she just grabbed the one that came to her.
That's crazy.
Only one floated her way. She was at the edge of the water. Her mom was watching her. She grabbed it and she brought it to me and she said, "This is my duck."
That's wild. Wow, Judy still has her green stove. It works.
It still works.
That is crazy.
Well, I think my sister-in-law has the green stove in the basement of the house that she lives in. That
God,
was
yeah, she does.
that was my mom and dad's house. So I think she's still using that because appliances back then were meant to last.
Yeah.
Now they're only going to last you 10 years.
Yeah,
if
they
you're
last
lucky.
until the warranty expires.
Then they're done for.
Okay. Like clockwork.
So then we're going to put 2 of these picks in. This pick is really handy, and we have all decided we absolutely love this goldy orange color. It makes everything just look so much more interesting. So that's going to be 2 of those pieces with the berry framing the bottom. And then I just ran the parchment leaf up the center, and then we can go back in and arrange these extra little vines around. If you want one of these, they're custom order right now. This isn't going to be a product online unless we decide to make it one in the future. Right now, you just simply give me a name for it, and then you can tell me, hey, make one of those XYZ things. What should we call this? It's going to go in the collection called Autumn, Enchanted Autumn. And that collection has high contrast designs. Everybody's been loving it. That look has been popular. There we go. And then the fun thing about all these little bendy vine pieces is that you can spiral a few of them and leave a few of them going straight.
Christine. Wow, Terry has had a white stove for 42 years.
That is still kicking, 42 years.
Crazy.
I can't even imagine how that's working.
I don't even know if my fridge will last 4 years. Autumn
Okay.
leaves falling, Terry says.
Autumn leaves falling. Well, that sounds fine. Should we go with autumn leaves falling? Let's write it down this time. This piece is going to be a drop-in for 103. We'll call it Autumn Leaves Falling. Also, this is the Seiko vase, right, Kate?
Yep, small.
The small Seiko vase. Autumn Leaves Falling, $103. Let's get a vine on it.
Gosh,
pretty
she had hers
simple.
57 years.
That's unbelievable.
That's crazy. Well, and luckily you could. She said she had to get a new element, but I mean, at least you could fix.
Yeah,
old
that's
ones.
surprising you could get the
cannot
part.
Fix the new ones, or what is it with new things that they have like chips and stuff in them too? So if something's wrong with the chip, you don't know how to fix.
Or a
that.
new circuit board. Yeah,
Right.
a circuit board is
That
not a good thing.
Crazy. Well, luckily, if something happens with your foil design, it's not that hard to fix up. Will not make things complicated, huh? But yeah, nothing is made like it used to, that's for sure.
No, but it is, there we go. There are some fun new colors and things. I don't know if the person years ago was scared of colors and buying colored appliances. Now people are kind of concerned about buying colored appliances, but we shouldn't be because they're going to die anyway.
Right.
Should just get the color you like. Very, very pretty. This is simple, you guys. I just need a piece of bendy vine around the bottom of that light color. So I'm going to add to this. If you order one, it'll have some of this vine, another piece added around the bottom to clean it up and make it look pretty in case you want to put it in a glass vase. And so
this is gonna be called
103.
the Autumn Leaves Falling Drop-In, and you said it's how much?
103.
Okay.
Just simple. So it's inspired by one that sold out over the weekend. We have one left at the store. We'll transfer it over here, but Kelsey made it with some berries and some ranunculus. This is the pared back version with just leaves. But somehow this color combo really is striking and people are enjoying that.
So the foliage in there is the Simi Per Plum. We have the parchment colored maple leaf, and then that mixed stem at the bottom is the rustling leaves, and that comes in
That's
multiple
pretty.
options. So if you just search rustling on the website, all the options pop up from picks to garlands and wreaths. So if you want to get a few coordinating pieces,
Right.
you could get the rustling leaves wreath and add in the plum to it, some bendy vine, and you could get a coordinating.
You could
and
make
the
coordinating. We could make a whole coordinating set, actually. Let's talk, before I make the next swag, I'll talk a little bit about my design here that's behind me. This is a wreath ready to go for sale online. So the other items in the display behind me are in inventory, in stock, and ready to go to your house. This one is the Color Me Autumn Wreath. It's $133.50. It says it's a size of 27 inches, so that might be the drop here at 27. This is probably more like a 26-inch span. I would say this is probably, oh, it's like 24. Left to right, 24 is our standard, and then it's dropping to 27. There's some blueberries, sunflowers, black-eyed Susans. We're going to design with those next. The sunflowers in here are more of the bright lemony sunflowers. This is a good transitional wreath with the bright, bright yellow. And that one is ready to go to your house. That is ready for your door whenever you are. Gosh, kids go back to school so early these days. It's like you can decorate earlier and earlier every year, I think. And then this one that Kelsey made, is this one with the removable birch?
Yes, so we had worked out a concept to have large porch pots available for you, but the problem is the birch poles break during shipping, so these basically are not glued in, essentially.
So I can pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to pull it out.
Yes.
I'm going to leave it in for now so I don't mess with it.
So these are giant porch pots that normally would be an in-store only deal. But with the removable birch poles, we can ship this. We ordered special boxes to ship this.
Oh, that's what we did.
It's called the 41-inch Autumn in New York porch pot. Love that name. It is $294. It is
nice.
37 by 25 by 41. This is not a little guy by any means. There is one in store and one online. So if you need a pair, buy the one and then just say, hey, I want the other one, and we'll get that invoice to you. But that is the Autumn in New York jumbo porch pot is what I would call it.
It is jumbo. Maple leaves, aspen leaves, sunflowers. This is our mixed mum bush that you can buy individually also in the mixed orange color. And the birch poles, she means the birch didn't actually break in shipping. What she means is the birch would break out of the foam. So instead of allowing them to tweak and pop out, this is meant to be put in when you get it. So that's going to be handy, and you'll be able to find the little spot that they go just by digging around in there. You'll see the hole that the birch goes in. And if you have a glue gun handy, you could glue it at your house, but it's going to stay. Obviously, it's staying right now. So that's a brand new one there.
Yes. And that is, we can do more large ones too. By request, you guys requested some jumbo sizes. So there you go. There's your jumbo, baby.
And if you don't want a jumbo, this is the Goldenrod Step Sitter for $114. We've got a couple different small step sitters. That one's ready to go. This one's ready to go. I thought maybe I'd line them up and show them to you together. This one has a pumpkin bow on it with a little blueberry. Not much, just a touch. Bendy vines and a pumpkin, $114. And that again was called the, I already said it, Goldenrod Step Sitter. And then this little guy, also in a metal pot, that's in a rust metal pot. That's similar. You could use them coordinating, the Autumn Glory Step Sitter for $120. So similar in price and concept, Chinese lanterns in there with marigolds. Like that look. And then the third one has the gold mum in it as well.
That was the Autumn Glory Step Sitter, right?
Yes, Autumn Glory Step Sitter up here. And then the third piece that you could grab also in a smaller size or shorter size is the Warm Fall Day Porch Pot for $154. This is 29 inches wide. So you can see it's in a elongated metal container. It could also sit on a step because the pot is narrow enough, but it is an elongated all of these are outdoor safe. If you want to use them outside, that's great. So we've got 4 different outdoor things we just showed you. And let me grab 2 more. It's kind of like outdoor day. We're going to transition to outdoor patio items here for you too. Then we've got these 2 little showstoppers. Love him and his little friend also. Look at how fun these guys are. So Kelsey made them to coordinate if you want to do 2 different designs in matching planters, 2 different sizes. The little guy here is called the Pumpkin Patch Step Sitter for $120. He's got outdoor safe components. Even this berry is a weather resistant berry. It's kind of like a marigold yellow color. It's also appearing in this design. And the title of this design is the Farm Fresh Autumn Porch Pot. The Farm Fresh Autumn Porch Pot. So we've got 2 different sizes going on. You could buy both of them to use on opposite sides of your front porch. If you wanted to, that would all coordinate.
You know, we do actually have one container left of those.
Do we?
Mm-hmm, we
The
have
small
one
or the large? We have one large empty pot if you wanted one.
We were thinking that was out, but here it is.
Well, excellent. Good call. So speaking of outside, another item recently added to the closeouts were these pillows at 25% off. So these are our Sunbrella fabric outdoor pillows in black and white. We didn't put them with the other ones. They are now going into a 25% off mode of the other styles previous. The only one left anywhere is this red and white striped one. So this red and white cabana is from our previous sale. So that one's going to be coming up at 40% off plus $10.
$17 in that.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. And then these two are coming up at 25% off.
Yep. So the
They're less
Lamar is
seasonal.
19 and the square is 22.
And I would use these if you're doing Halloween decorating outside. Use these with Halloween pillows. Wouldn't they be great as a background? Look at me, all matching or striped. This would be a great background for Halloween decor if you're doing your front porch. So Sunbrella pillows, $19, $22, $17 as a last call closeout item on that one. There is only one of the cherry colored cabana stripe pillow. And then our last design here, I'm gonna have to grab this box if I can without spilling everything. It's very snaggy. I have enough time to make one more swag, and I'm going to let you know the other thing we added to closeouts in addition to those black pillows were these. Yes, were these items from Keystone Steel. These are steel cutout, really unusual things. I needed to display them more elaborately at the store to give people inspo. What I can tell you is that there's several different flowers. They're all going to come up at 25% off. They're all laser cut steel. You can recoat them with clear coat if you want to double up the coating to make sure that they stay like this outside. There's a front and a back based on how they were cut. Whoops. So this might be the front. The back shows a little more of the cutting effects. There you go. Front on that one. So of course we have an iris. This one's a sweet pea. We have this fun and funky hello.
Was the hello supposed to be on sale?
Yes. If Connie missed them, it's because she didn't have the sample at the store and she was trying to find them all online.
I'll do that one on sale too.
Thank you. So the hello, obviously it's going to look correct there. Put that across a wreath. Looks great in the center of a wreath where it will show. I'll just go through the different styles so you know what they look like. And I think they're going to look great hanging on a wall with your family photos and artwork. Something to break up all the square frames. This one is greenery, like just a simple leaf. This one is Lily of the Valley. You can absolutely see that one. Some of the designs that have the stem structure, you can stick these in pots also. So that would be another idea for you. And if you want to put them outside, they are steel. So if they aren't coated, they will be aging with the metal. And if they are coated, you're going to have them looking like that, the steel color. So if they've got a little stake at the bottom, you can stake them into a plant. Otherwise, just hang them on the wall with a tiny little nail and use them in between your artwork and your displays, or like an accent next to a mirror. This one is called the Flower Wall Decor, greenery number 2.
I dropped a link to all of them so that you can see the list of them.
Dandelion. Dandelion's cool. Sometimes there's like a dandelion wishes word sentiment. Wouldn't it be cool to put this next to some kind of wall art that says that? And this one is the poppy flower. So those are all recent additions, just got added to the closeout collection. FYI, that's an update for you. And now I will design a tray swag really quickly for you. I think I've shown you most of what's behind me. Maybe I missed the centerpiece behind me. But I want to make sure I show you this really awesome star of the show in my tray swag. This is the Briery Bittersweet hanging piece. It's all plastic. And I love this thing. So you can put this outside in your porch pots for fall, but we're going to put it in a tray swag today with some beautiful ribbon. I bet our fall ribbon's about to show up with our Christmas ribbon, isn't it? We're gonna use velvets. Maybe now that Atlanta market's done, we can get our ribbon coming. I was just thinking of that yesterday when I went through all the samples. We've got more coming one of these days. We'll maybe need this little color of a leaf. We're going to definitely use some of these other fun components to build it up here. Kind of got it pre-laid out from my own visualization. Let's deconstruct it and construct it over again. So this is your rustling leaves drop-in, centerpiece drop-in. This is how it looks before I shaped it differently. And the price point on this one
on the rustling leaves
is $26.50. And what we're going to do is use it as a background. So I'm just going to bend some of these little stems backwards to give us a design base. So you don't always have to use it the way it came. We're going to use it in a different way here. There. See how we kind of made it symmetrical more or less? And then we'll lay in 2 of these little Black-Eyed Susan stems. Those guys are $9.50 each. And they're going to give us some length on our designs. We're going to lay those on top. We're doing a stacking thing, and then we're going to wire it together and try it out in a tray to see how you like it. So one goes that way, cutting off about 6 inches, and lay the other one the other direction. Not a hard piece today. I didn't feel like I should be very challenging today. It's Monday. Got to go easy on you. There we go. Okay, then we've got 2 shorty sunflowers. These are a pretty little rusty color here. Bittersweet sunflowers. Those are $8.50 each for those.
That one's got a really nice stem.
It is. It's all flocked. An interesting color combo. And I like that it's short. Sometimes you don't need full-length stems. You're wasting them by cutting them off anyway. So we're just going back and forth, one each direction, building up this swag. Then I'm going to use this eucalyptus, and there's 3 stems in a bundle of the eucalyptus, which is bundle of euc, $7.50. So this is a different material. It's kind of a slick, I don't know, almost a vinyl-y effect here. And I'm just going to bend 1 up and 1 each direction, so 3 pieces balanced in here for our design. It's all about the stacking. Wired at the end, stack it up.
You're hopping on. We're doing a little fall design today. We have new fall online, and a random note, you guys sold out multiple things in our new Kitchen Casual line this weekend.
You did.
I'm pretty sure street corn dip is basically gone.
Oh no.
The pineapple pecan is basically gone again. A few other things are gone. So I am placing another reorder today, even though we just got that order Friday.
So the chicken salad
2 days.
and the street corn. The
Yeah.
chicken salad and the street corn are the top winners. Okay.
The hot honey feta also was flying out the door. We only have just a little bit left, so I'll be working on a reorder. Hopefully they will keep that coming.
So that's what we were serving at the store. I got to tell you what happened at the store, which I didn't anticipate or think about, but you know how it is when you take your husband to a store like mine and they are bored out of their gourd, but they're a good husband and they're hanging in there with you. Well, they get to the middle of the store, they find the table of food samples, and they park it there. Now, one guy legit sat on the bar stool and nibbled away, but he bought 3 different purchases before they got out the door.
That's hilarious.
He bought the bread, he bought the dip, he came back and bought something else. So now we've discovered that this is the ultimate entertainment for husbands, is to give them snacks.
What husband doesn't want to try beer bread and dips?
So now I just need beer to go with it. I need a liquor permit.
And I am working on getting some soups too,
See
some
that?
soup mixes. So yeah, Mary, I'm hungry too. I need to go grab a
Lunchtime.
dip. We ate all of our that pineapple pecan chicken salad sandwich mix made a lot.
Did you make it at your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it took us a few days.
I didn't even
to
get
eat it.
any.
We ate it on King's Hawaiian rolls, which was really good.
Oh, nice.
And it made a lot. So that definitely, I probably would like do half the mix next time.
Oh,
just
and
to
not make
have-
such a big batch. I think that's what we're finding with the dip mixes, is that you
Yeah.
don't have to make, oh my hair, you don't have to make the whole big thing up.
just
You
make
can
like
just
half of it.
use half of it.
Oh, Sue is grabbing some geraniums. She's grabbing it with that extra 10% off deal.
Okay,
So all
this
of
is
the
huge.
summer-
You guys, there's only a couple geraniums left. There's white and there's pink and white, but at the store on Saturday they were ringing up at $21, I think. 21 and change for the $40 geraniums. So you should grab your geraniums if you have a use for white to blend with your red next year. Very, very good idea.
Oh,
That
Sue, I
is
never even
great
looked at
price.
cookie mixes. You know what I did look at though, and I will tease you. I told Kayla I was getting this. It is a cookie dough dip mix. So it is a dip mix that tastes like cookie dough.
Oh.
And that to me, that's going to be a vice because cookie dough is my vice. I will make no bake edible cookie dough and I will eat it throughout the week out of my fridge. It's so good. And it's just a lot of work, so I don't like making it. So cookie dough dip, yeah.
It might be
please.
easier because you're probably only going to add cream cheese to it or something.
Pretty
Something
much.
like that.
Joanne said, I tried to order the chicken salad and street corn twice, but
What?
it sold out both times. Hopefully I get some next
No.
time.
Because it came in on Friday or
Ooh,
something.
Kristen, I love this idea. She said the berry mix is amazing with pretzel rods. We should do that in the store. Pretzels with the American berry.
Thanks for
That's a good idea.
And that
Jane's-
would be simple.
Jane said this looks like the Flaming Fall swag.
Ooh, good call, Jane. I like it. Flaming Fall. There it is. Write that down. Now this one, I'm going to put a bow. Oh, I got the bow in there. Good. All right. I already wired it up, and I don't think I'm going to add this leaf. So if I don't add the leaf, it doesn't look like it needs it. The total is $126. You said it was called the Flaming,
The Flaming
I gotta
Fall
write it down.
swag.
because otherwise we forget. And $126. So then the ribbon that's going to go in the middle is just going to be a little scrap. I'm also making it with a hanger in case anybody wants to hang it over a mirror or, oh, a doorway, whatever you have that you're embellishing. So once we get the bow in, then we can shape it a little bit, but all it needs is a yard of ribbon, which I have my handy dandy yard measure here on my counter, because I'm going to run the velvet through with just one loop in the center, and then we're going to do 2 yards of this sheer goldenrod, no, not sheer, linen goldenrod color wired ribbon. 2 yards of that one. And that will allow me to do, a little bit longer on the gold, couple of loops of the gold here.
Joyce is loving how you looped that draping stem.
Yeah, isn't that going to make it? It's going to be cool with that little loop-de-doop. Just a loop-de-doop is all you need.
Tammy said, sounds great. I would definitely buy. I received my dips, planning on making them soon. I also want the corn dip and the pineapple chicken salad. Yeah, those have been the 2 most popular ones for sure.
I think it took about a week to get them last time. Not too bad, although market just ended, so that's probably not going to help our acquiring.
I also looked at if you want single served. I did not sample them though, but they make mug cake mixes. So it's the things that you need to make like a mug cookie or a mug cake, mug chocolate cake.
Well, that'd be
or
like
something
good
that.
for
Like
college
single
kids.
serve or college kids, yeah.
Or single man at home who don't cook
Me.
well.
My husband's not a big dessert one. It is the
It is
worst
you?
part about him that he doesn't care. He's not like a sweet tooth, and it's horrible for me because I have a huge sweet tooth, and so I do mug cakes a lot, but they are a little annoying to make. So I like the idea of dump and add an egg and be done. That sounds
There,
great.
is that what it is? Okay.
Gorgeous ribbon combo, Joyce says.
Isn't that pretty? The velvet's going to class it up. So we just need to tuck the bow into the loop that I made. So I'm going to pull it through and around in the loop. So if you would like this one too, we decided it's the Flaming Fall swag. It's $126. You can ask for it by name. I'll make sure Connie is up to speed tomorrow at the store to get you set up with one if you'd like. We just take your order, we make it to order and get it shipped out. As soon as it's ready, we get them out the door within a couple of days. And these designs are simple, so faster.
I need to order more olive oil, it looks like, too. So the chicken salad mix, basically, you can keep it with no chicken if you want, like if you don't eat meat, but just add in with a full mix, you do 2 cups of cubed cooked chicken. And so that's what I did. I just had some chicken that we had made on the grill that week, cut it up, and threw it in there, and it was super easy. I would say my husband did the chicken in very large cubes. I would do smaller cubes, so it's a little more spreadable. And then also, when you make it with softened cream cheese, it made so much that I had put the rest in the fridge, and then I was taking it out, and you want that cream cheese to soften again so you can spread it on your sandwich, honestly.
Oh, so you have to let it sit out for a minute?
Just a minute, yep. Yeah.
So that's a easy thing to do. I bet those of you with Costco memberships, if you grab that Costco white chicken breast that's shredded that they sell, which is a great value.
So like a rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, like a rotisserie chicken in a bag already pulled apart. That would be perfect for that, because then you would not have to grill anything. The Costco chicken's awesome. And they sell a pretty good sized bag that you can divide on your own and use small portions at home. I keep that around in the winter for sure for soup. There we go, guys. Simple and elegant. Let's set it in a tray and see what we think today. I happen to have my tray ready to go.
Out really good. Gorgeous swag, Pat says. Beautiful, Nomi says.
I grabbed the cane tray in large. It's $52.50 for the cane tray. It's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Tuck him down in there.
I'm pretty sure the chicken salad, I could be mistaken, but I almost tasted cranberry in mine. I feel like it did, maybe.
I have a little berry. And then these candlesticks are the Manzanita. They come in 3 sizes. The small is only $28.50. Manzanita candle holder. And back with our birch. Boom. Boom. Put this little baby down there. All right. What do you think of that idea? So simple design. We'll make it for you. Again, $126 for the Flaming Fall swag. That is a table swag or a wall swag. I don't know. I'm really into filling trays lately, so it's going in a tray. But that one is ready to order, special request. And these little bittersweets and these components that I used, of course, are all sold individually. If you want to grab the components and do your own design, you sure could. See what you need to do to get your fall collection of stems ready to roll before you need it. You know, start compiling all your goodies. Now's the time, and buy it as it comes in, because I feel like these things, we're using them really heavily because our fall is slow. That means they're going to sell out, and we are not going to be able to restock most of these things this year. So there we go.
Yes. So
it's going to be a rotation.
Made to order. If you want to order that, it was called what again?
This is called the the Flaming Fall swag. For $126.50.
Send Kayla and Connie a message or send them an email, and they'll get that ordered for you.
And then the other design we made is called the Autumn Leaves Falling, and it is a drop-in for $103. $103.
Beautiful, Brenda says.
That one's got the berries in there.
Items and designs have great day, Pat says. Love the candles, Sharon says. Tammy said, so pretty, a great transitional piece from late summer into fall.
Why not? It's time to think about it. You know, a lot of people that came in Saturday at the store, they said, I'm not ready to buy it yet, but it's fun to see. But in our world, it's going to be gone.
Selling so fast.
It's going to be gone, and then we'll just get different things, but we won't have the same things stocked over and over again.
Not. I don't think many people are carrying that stuff very deep this year.
No, I think all of our vendors made their one order from China, and then that's that. So basically, that is the wrap up for our Monday Live Design Day. Check out the new additions to that online store collection called Closeouts. In fact, I meant to tell you about this snazzy item. There's all kinds of one-offs in there. The items that are just down to the last one, like this little guy wrapped up safely for somebody to grab. This beautiful pillow is also a one-of-a-kinder at 40% off. So you're going to find that one as one of the representations in the online store, the Joni, Joni pillow with turquoise and blue. There, you can see the color. It's very, very pretty. And I added a lot of new things over the weekend, including the big outdoor poof. 25 off. That's in there too. Thanks everybody for joining me today. We'll catch up with you tomorrow at noon. Bye-bye.